Hi folks, so the fruit that you might have heard of: cow's milk, almond milk, cashew milk, but have you ever heard of tiger nut milk? Yeah, how do you milk a tiger? Oh well, the tiger nut is not even a true nut. I'm here in Valencia, in Spain, and one of their local specialties are tiger nuts and the drink, which is basically tiger nut milk. The tiger nuts are called Chufa here, and the tiger nut milk is called Horchata. I'm sure I'm butchering the names, but whatever. Where does the name Horchata come from? Well, even the old Egyptians, and especially the ancient Romans, did have a lot of tiger nuts, and they were using them in many different ways. Horchata actually comes from the word horchata, which was a drink made from barley. They used barley not only to make beer in the Roman Empire, but also to make a fresh drink, a non-alcoholic drink. Oh, look at that. Those chihuahuas, they are allowed everything. You know that for half of the world's population you are just not even dinner or lunch, but a snack. Oh well, so the original name was horchata in the Roman Empire, and it was used for a drink made from barley. But nowadays, horchata is being used for all kinds of different drinks made from mostly crushed fruits or seeds, and sometimes even for teas. Like here in Spain, horchata is usually used for the tiger nut drink. But for example, in Mexico, it's used for a drink made from rice. And in some other Latin American countries, it's even used for types of tea. Well, here, it's for the drink from the crushed tiger nuts. So the tiger nuts, Cyperus esculentus, I already said it. It was used by the ancient Egyptians, also by the ancient Romans. During the time of colonization, it spread throughout the world. It unfortunately became invasive in many parts. Starting to become invasive in Germany. Actually, I'm one of the first botanists who found it in some of the warmer parts of Germany. However, for some funny reason, the plants I found didn't have those little tubers. Those are not true nuts. They are tubers of a cyperus species. Cyperus is a type of grass. It's closely related to papyrus. Papyrus is Cyperus papyrus, and this is Cyperus esculentus, the edible cyperus. Well, let's try the nuts first. They don't look like much. Little shriveled up thingies. They taste quite nicely of really sweet hazelnuts or really sweet almonds. But they leave kind of a rough and gritty aftertaste in your mouth. I like the taste, but the aftertaste is not the best. I guess since it's a grass, and especially a cyperus grass, there are a lot of oxalate crystals in there. Those crystals are one reason humans don't eat grass. Yeah, at first it's nice and sweet, but then later it's a little bit too rough. Well, if it's too rough for you, the people of Valencia make milk from it. Let's try it. Well, it tastes like a milk with a lot of things added to it. It has something milky to it, but it's also very sweet, like those nuts. I'm not sure if they add sugar. The nuts are pretty sweet by themselves, so I think the drink is even sweeter. There might be some sugar added. Also, I wonder, the skin of the nuts is kind of brown. Okay, the inside is whitish. But how do they get this drink to be almost milky white? There is just a very slight brownishness to it. How do they get it to be so milky white? So, it tastes of coconuts, yes. Yes, the flavor of the milk is of coconuts. Basically, it's like when you have a young drinking coconut, but at an age where the endosperm, like the inner part of the white edible part of the coconut, is already present, but it's still soft, and the coconut water is nice to drink. Yeah, the flavor is exactly not so much like the coconut water, but like the young coconut flesh. At a stage where you still just can eat it with a spoon. It's already getting solid, but it's not a slimy jelly, but it is still a slimy wobbling thing, but extremely tasty. I realize I'm not really selling it very well. Well, it's like the stage where the coconut flesh is the tastiest. That's how this tastes like, just sweeter. Nice stuff. Yeah. So, I like those tiger nuts, but I don't like the aftertaste so much. But I would still totally recommend to you to try them when you are in Valencia or anywhere in Spain. You can also find them in other parts of Spain. I definitely recommend you to try the horchata. I'm not a milk drinker, but this sweet stuff with the flavor of fresh coconuts is really worth a try. I might get addicted to it. It's so sweet, but you can still pretend it's healthy because I think they did not add any sugar. Here I am in the Valencia Botanic Garden, a great botanic garden, which you should definitely visit if you come to Valencia. And they have a fruit orchard here and a big vegetable garden. They are showing basically all the veggies and the big number of the fruits you can cultivate here. Each neatly arranged in sections. There's just one section that's missing. It's the tiger nut. Where are the tiger nuts? The answer is everywhere. I think I mentioned that the tiger nut is a noxious weed. Those grasses, that's all Chufa, that's all Cyperus esculentus. Well, I pulled this out without the thickened part or the nut. Same with this one. This is one reason you cannot exterminate them. Even if you weed them out, most of the bulbs will remain underground. Let's try it here. Oops, no, again it came out without. Nah, sorry, this is something different. This is a young palm seedling. And here we have one Chufa plant with the old tiger nut. This is the bulb the plant came from, and it still had no time to produce new ones. But during the year, it's gonna do this. Good stuff. So if you are in Valencia, folks, don't forget the tiger nuts, or Chufa as they call them here, or the tiger nut milk, or horchata. Tell me, especially if you are from a Spanish-speaking country, what is the horchata of your country? As I said, it can be basically any seeds or nuts or fruits or even teas. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly doggy-rich city of Valencia. And if you want to receive more such content, it's not enough to subscribe to my channel because YouTube kinda stopped recommending my videos even to subscribers. Better press the little bell icon to be notified of new uploads.